Hi everyone, hope you're doing okay. Chocolate here for Stash Watch episode 40. Hope you're doing alright. Yes, happy Wednesday. Wednesday here again. I can't believe it's say this every week really, don't we? It just goes by so quickly. Hi there Scotty, how's it going? Yeah, have you had a good day? Good week? Hope you're doing alright. Good to see you. Yes, those you don't know, I'm sure you probably do by now. I'm sure Scotty certainly does. Stash Watch is where basically I look at the things I'm going to review potentially in the coming week. Is the gist of it at the weekend. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean I'll get it published soon because I've got such a massive backlog. For instance, I just published it was a hot cross bun digestive slice review that I actually did over a year ago. It's actually from last year. Those slices are still available. I didn't see them just yesterday, well, the day before yesterday I think it was, in Tesco. So they are still there, but I did that review a year ago and it's just been in the backlog for that long. Oh, hi Alan, how's it going, Alan? Yeah, hope you're doing okay. Yes, have you I suppose you won any cream egg shenanigans, have you yet? By any chance? I've got my cream egg here for opening in a bit. Hope you're doing alright though, Alan. Hope you're doing okay. Good to see you as always. Yeah, tell me about it, Scott. I've been so tired this week. It's been ridiculous, really. Yeah, that's why my video was a bit late yesterday. Didn't get out till about 10 o'clock because I was so tired. I actually just nodded off on the sofa. You know, it was just one of those. Oh, such a long week, very busy week. I've not been just going to bed too late as well, so it's my own fault. Getting old, can't cope with it anymore. But yeah, so basically it's what I'm going to review in the upcoming week. Also just a bit of general discussion about certain things, what's going on in the chocolate world, things like that. But generally it'd be what I'm going to review. It used to be specifically looking in the stash itself, going through everything I'd got in the backlog. But generally, well, it's kind of the stash, just the immediately upcoming reviews I want to do really. So yeah, try to keep it to about 6-7 things, including the member exclusive review, which I'll have to get out of the freezer for a bit of a hint about that one. Yes, them slices have an odd flavour. Yeah, it's like stale tobacco. They are a bit of an odd one. Yeah, I didn't grasp that, no, but it's just I think the digestive slices and yeah, they're a bit of an odd one. I think it's that compacted digestiveness. I didn't mind them actually. I think I did give them a 4 out of 5, and that was a bit on and on whether I should lower that in retrospect to a 3.5 really. I didn't mind them, but yeah, like they had a bit more of a taste than a lot of the slices, which are just very subtle, really. A lot of the chocolate digestive flavors tend to be quite subtle. So yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, it was an odd one, but to me, these taste a bit like speculoos and stuff like that. It's just that typical, catch-all flavor, really. That isn't really anything. They say it's like, I don't know. I can't think of any other examples now. Mince pie or something like that was another one. Digestive did mince pie flavour, didn't they, at the Christmas? And to me, that just tasted like speculoos again. He just seemed to just, I don't know, throw in a load of cinnamon or something or nutmeg, and that's it, really. No, well, I guess you weren't a big fan, and I'm assuming that wasn't the taste you were after there, Scotty. But yeah, as I alluded to a second ago, we'll try to see if we won the cream egg £10,000 prize. Now I did. Now throughout all these things, I've been opening them. I've been saying how good it was that they open at the front, so you can't see the seam. But I just saw the advert again today on, I don't know, YouTube or something, and it showed that the actual half and half was down the middle wasn't down the seam, so it wasn't like I mean, I don't know whether it's just, I don't know, not artistic license or whatever, but I'm not sure. Whatever you'd say, where it doesn't actually look like it would do in reality. But but basically the half and half was down the bit that I wouldn't have expected it to be, which was down the front where the seam is. And I would have thought it would have just put a half white, half milk together and stuck it together. But this one had it like half down the front where the seam isn't. Across the design, which I can't believe they would have done it that way, really, for two reasons. A, because I've always been saying how good it was in theory, well, for business purposes, that it opens so you see the front of it, so you can't see where the seam is, so you'd have to really rip open the whole thing to see whether you've won the prize or not. And B, obviously, as I've just alluded to again, that you would have to rather than just having a different half, and making one in white, you would have to make you'd have to you'd have to construct the whole egg in a different way, where it's basically each half is made of half white, half milk, and then stick it together. It just seems, I can't believe they would have done it that way. They might have done, but it seems to go against, business sense really, and just common sense, I would have said as well. But there we go. Well, you never know. Who knows? I mean, they might have pushed the boat out. Yeah, so I'll tell you what, I'll get the member review I'm going to do before I get out of the way, because I forget about it otherwise if I don't. So it's basically, it is an ice cream one. It is in the freezer, so I just have to get it because of course I couldn't get it out and leave it to one side because it might melt and things. Now I'll just go grab it. So I'm just literally over here. got the wrong one at first, but managed to find it. Here we go. Yes, so it's this. This will be the member review for this week. I did the other remix one, which was the berry and white chocolate, I think it was, or something like that. Berry remix, white chocolate, and something or other. But this is well, I guess you'd say a classic one. Look at this. Yes, classic and milk chocolates. Classic and milk chocolates. What does that mean? It's classic dark chocolate with a mix of 2 ice creams. There we go. So yeah. Basically, they've dipped the outside. Now, my complaint was the fact that they've dipped it halfway this way rather than halfway vertically, which would have meant that you had this all the way down. And I would have preferred that. I mean, I can understand why they probably haven't done it, but I would have preferred it. But this will be the member review for this week. Yeah, so if you're a bronze member above, you can get access to seeing this. So do them usually on Sunday nights. You're ready for Monday morning or Sunday afternoon, maybe. It depends how organised I am. Yes, yeah, I thought you might not have done Scotty, yeah, because you mentioned about the almond one, and I've not seen that one actually. That's the one I've not seen, but the way you worded one of your replies made me think maybe you'd not seen this one, but yeah, interesting one, yeah. So this is the other one. So I don't know, I've just not seen the almond one. I'd like to see that one. That's the one I've not seen. So the one you've had and your favourite one actually. So yeah, did you say it was your favourite Magnum ever? Did you say? Interesting, yeah, because, well, yeah, I mean, I don't know, because there have been some very strong Magnums. That golden one, for instance, yeah, is, was a fantastic one. I seem to remember you were quite a big fan of it as well. Yeah, you've got to put your city after it, Scotty. Yeah, your city, like Southampton or something. So, my weather space, Southampton or what have you. There we go, yeah. So there we go, yes, this will be the members view for this week. Looking forward to it, should be good. Chocolate ones tend to be maybe all or nothing, really. I mean, but this one seems to have, let's see, sort of like white chocolate in there. Yeah, velvety chocolate and vanilla ice cream. So I think that will temper the chocolate flavour ice cream a bit, because I think you can get a bit much just chocolate on its own. One of those, really. Yeah, as does the almond one, right? I saw Morrison's had the berry one, and this one. I got these from Morrison's actually. So as the yeah, I'll have to check that out. I might be going after maybe after this stash watch at some point. So yeah, so we'll have to see if I can get it. So I'll just go put this back before it melts and cause it problems. The squeaky door. Need to de-squeak that, I think. Yeah. Oop. Almond was your favourite, you say? Yes. Was it your favourite ever Magnum? I got the impression it was your favourite ever Magnum. I said there's quite a lot of Magnums out there, so yeah, I was surprised at that actually, but maybe it is. Yes, what's the weather like where Scotty, Southampton? Conditions are partly cloudy with a temperature of 49 Fahrenheit, 9 degrees C. The wind is blowing from southeast at 12 miles an hour. Yeah, humidity 79%. And we don't, yeah. Let's see what mine is, shall we? So mine with Manchester, yes. So that's like probably about the same. I don't think there'll be that much difference between myself and you. Well, there might be, you never know, there might be. If it comes up. Yeah, so there we go. So what have I got this week? Well, first of all, we've got the members voting poll is up this week. Not members, actually the sort of weekly live review rather. Put a poll out there. Those you don't know, click the bell icon. Hopefully you should see the notifications. You're about to scroll through on your phone rather than YouTube on your PC to see it. Yeah, so basically you can vote on what I'll review live 4 PM GMT this Saturday. So check that out. Let's have a look. Yes, Roberto to Manchester. Conditions are mostly cloudy with a temperature of 11 C, so 1 degree warmer here, Scotty, I think, or is it the same? A couple of degrees actually, 3 degrees. And about 7 miles over. So yeah, bit calmer wind as well. So a bit warmer and a bit less wind here. Ah, very nice. Yes, very nice. Well, good time of the year for it, I think. Hopefully past that winter weather. Yeah, be good to get back to Scotland, I'm sure, Scotty. Yes. Yeah, be nice to go back. Oh, dear. Hope you enjoyed your birthday, by the way. I know you said there's some time off, so yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Now, what I've got, by the way, yes, remember, as I was saying, the sort of vote for the weekend chocolates, basically, what I review live. Now, we do have the Hotel Chocolate Happy Easter selection here. So you can see it's a H-box, basically. A collection of melt in the middle, rather. Well, hopefully melt in the mouth. Chocolate eggs featuring caramels, pralines, and tipples, it says. So it's got a bit of alcohol in there. We also have the Mosa Roth Aldi equivalent here. So a bit more no frills, but you can clearly see, yeah. So there's 10 different eggs in the Hotel Chocolate H box, and there's 7 different eggs, different types. in the Mosa Rough one. But I think they both got 15 roughly. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I think they both got 15. Yeah. So there we go. They do have some. They do share some blatant ones as well. So it's a bit. And you can see, like for instance, this salted macadamia. There you can see. There's like a macadamia one, a salted macadamia on there. There's a few different pistachio there. There's a pistachio one in here as well. So they do have pistachio caramel. So they do kind of. But there's a blonde one in here, which is interesting. But they've got a speculoos one as well, which is a bit more boring. It seems to be the new go-to one, as I was mentioning before. You just throw in a speculoos one, or something that's vaguely nutmeggy. But then we also have winning the poll at the moment. Yes, winning the poll at the moment is this one, the M&S Belgian chocolate selection, chocolate biscuit selection. Yeah, it's very indulgent in this one. Yeah, very indulgent. So this is winning by quite some way at the moment. Yeah, but what can we say? They do a bigger size as well of this. I almost got the bigger one because I almost missed a smaller one, but I thought there's no point me getting the massive one. I think they both contain the same. So that's the two of the options. But we also have the fourth Mosa Rough. So that's two of the options, 3 of the options that was. Got 2 of the Mosa Rough, another Mosa Rough one as well, so like the Posh Choc Mosa Rough stuff as well. So some of these here looks very interesting in these bars of Choc as well. So plenty there, so it'll keep us going for a few weeks. I might add to it as well. I've also got Hotel Chocolat, white chocolate crazy egg to do as well for special, basically an Easter special like we did last year. The Easter special we did then, that sort of special egg as well. Got the same thing again basically. I still use the box as a biscuit tin as well actually, so it's quite useful. Macadamia is good, but with chocolate, yes. I think I don't know. Yeah, I think for me, yes. I think I don't know if I've had them without chocolate. To be honest with you, I'm not sure. Yeah, I know you're more of a nut fan than me, but interesting. Yeah. Be interested to see what it's like. A bit different rather than just the usual hazelnuts and things. Hi Divinus, how's it going for you today? Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, great to see you. Hope everything's all right with you. Yeah, I've just been talking about what to vote on for Saturday for the live review on Saturday at 4 p.m. Some Mosa Rough selections there. A few of the Hotel Chocolat and Mosa Rough egg selections, and Belgian M&S selection as well. So if you've not voted, feel free to vote again. Oh, not again, but feel free to vote. Hope you're doing all right, Divinus. Yeah, great to see you again. Hope you're having a lovely week and hope everything's okay. It's quite a good one. Quite an incident. And also, guys, it's been a bit of a hectic week this one. So next Friday, I think, not this Friday, because I'll probably do a look back this Friday. Hopefully, I can get back on track to look back a bit. I'm a bit behind. It takes so much time to do that one. I keep complaining about it, really. But I did get now. So I'm not sponsored by these people, but I will say who it is. Because why not? It's a snack surprise, basically. So here, they send every month I've signed up to this subscription thing. Maybe I should see if they'll give me some kind of discount code. But to be honest with you, I don't think I've got billions of subscribers, so I don't think it's probably worth it, really. I'd like to maintain a bit of independence as well, I guess. But yeah, basically they send me, I've subscribed to their service to see if it's any good or not. So every month they'll send me basically a box of treats from a certain part of the world, apparently. Maybe inspired by. I'm thinking it's actually from a certain part of the world. So I'll do an unboxing of this next Friday. That'll be Friday at 7 o'clock. So hopefully I'll see you there. Should be good to see you. Yeah. There we go. Lithuania Bra. Yes, I did see those in Discord. Yeah, Scotty posted a picture in Discord, Divinus. Yes. Bread crisps. So I wonder if they were like Melba toasts or not. It sounds very interesting. Yeah, very interesting. But yeah, barbecue flavour. Let's see. Yeah, see, interesting. Yeah, they did look very nice. Actually, did look very nice. Now, hopefully this week, got a few goodies here. Scotty again mentioned a couple of these actually. Now, I did have to go into they were in Tesco basically. I did have to they were on the top shelf, not on the shelf itself. I think they are now. But there's another one that was on the top shelf that Scotty had to grab as well when he went. And I double-checked this time and he was there again. So I think there's a bit of a slowness in getting the Chocs out there, I think, in Tesco. But first of all, we have these Kitkat Bites, milk chocolate. Yeah, so it seems to have little crunchy bits in. So interesting one. Kitkat doing lots of different products at the moment. Going very, very interesting, really. There's lots of different stuff at the moment. These ones are Pop Chocs, they did, or whatever they're called, or Pops or something or other. Similar bag, He's like they sort of did these bites not too long ago in a bigger bag. They're in a smaller bag actually, I think you'd say. I think the bites previously though were actually mini Kit Kats rather than actual sort of these bespoke 4 bites packaging ones, where they look to have like a bit of a truffle scent. They look very interesting, yeah. So I'm not sure what to make of these because I quite like the Kit Kat bites when they're about because they had a bit of a different kinds of Kit Kat going on there, so it was quite an interesting one. As in like, well, they had the same kind of ones, but they had like little peanut butter ones or something a bit different. So yeah, but they look all right. As I say, look a bit bespoke. It's in a bit different, not just a regular Kit Kats, not just small ones. So interesting that they've done that. Don't know what to make of it. I think it's probably a good thing. They remind me a bit of the sort of to an extent of those. I forgot what they were called now. They're like the sort of indulgent range they did. Would they call Sensations or something? I can't think what they were now. Yeah, interesting ones. But yeah, rye bread, like Melba toast, very thin. I'd like to try them. Sound very interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Interesting. Bread crisps, very interesting ones, really. Yes. Nestle White Smarties out saying, hi Andrew, hope you're doing alright, Andrew. Good to see you again. Yeah, first time White Smarties, first time since 2004. Limited edition. There's very some nice colourful looking Easter chocolates in Waitrose at the minute. Yeah, still never been to Waitrose. I think I've never actually been ever, I don't think. I've been to M&S this time, so I've been there, but not to Waitrose. I don't know what to do. I mean, maybe it might stumble in there at some point. I don't know. We'll see. Interesting one. Yeah, it's a funny one though, isn't it? Nestle and white chocolate. I mean, you do Milky Bar, you'd think they'd do more white chocolates, wouldn't you? I find it very, odd that they don't make more of their white chocolate, really. I can only think I don't know, maybe they can be right. I think I do vaguely remember white chocolate Smarties as well, now you mention it, vaguely. But I don't know if I had them. I think I just remember seeing them. Yeah, a range of Barrett drinks coming out in a place like Iceland. Yes, I see. Carbonated pop types, a flump one, a dibdom one. Yeah, they do ice creams, don't you, of all these as well, I've noticed. Yeah, interesting one. I don't normally go for drinks and stuff. I know Scotty goes for various confectionery drinks and stuff, but I've never done it before. Maybe I will. Don't know. Maybe I will. Same food as pollen, really. So you get them. Yeah, I remember you saying Divinus. Could be quite easy to get. Lithuanian stuff in Polish shops. I think you were saying. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. How do you find this out, Andrew? Good question. Good questions. This possibly. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Maybe we'll keep his secrets to himself. I don't know. Maybe he's insider knowledge. Who knows? I think it's probably Instagram. I think is the gist of it. Yeah, Instagram. Possibly. Interesting one though. Yeah. And then of course got the other ones coming out. Yes, the other Kit Kat bites, chocolate caramel. Yeah. So look, well, I mean, they basically look very. I think they're just flavoured. Basically, it looks to be just a flavour. You can see they look very much the same. Doesn't look like it actually has caramel in there. Might do. Let's have a look. What does it say? Milk chocolate shell with a caramel flavour. There we go. So it's just caramel flavour. So it's a bit disappointing. I think if they're the old style maybe not actually, but I think obviously if they were like regular Kit Kats, you might think, well, okay, fair enough, because Kit Kats just generally are just fingers with wafer in the middle, aren't they? You don't have any extra stuff. But these Kit Kat bite ones seem to be a bit different, so you would have thought they could have at least put some caramel in there. So I don't know. I'm not sure what to make of that. Yeah. You've seen Pergal or Pergale chocolate in Home Bargains. I think that's Lithuanian. Yeah. Lots of fake pictures of products on Instagram at the moment. Yeah, I remember you showing me those. You showed those Ferrero Kinder eggs, which look. I mean, to be honest with you, I could imagine them making those since they make the other ones. But there we go. Yeah. No, it does have in pound. Yeah. See which ones are these then? Seen Pergale chocolate. Trying to think, I've seen it. I'm not sure really. The problem I have with lots of this stuff is I've got so much anyway that sometimes I have to just restrict myself, But interesting. Is it quite nice then, Divinus? I don't know if Scotty's had it before. Yes. Yeah. See, interesting. Yeah, I'll have to keep a look at it. As I say, unfortunately, I just sometimes have to draw the line somewhere with what I buy. But I'd love to be able to get more, but I'm struggling to get through what I've got. But it's not to say I won't get them though. Just trying to think if I ever did get them. I don't think I did. Yeah. Sometimes if something takes my eye, I'll just think, oh, you know what, I'll get it anyway. But it can be a difficult one. Yeah. Right, so what else have we got? Well, I'm trying to get through some of the backlog as well. So, long story short is I'm still behind on other stash watches I've shown. I mean, it's getting a bit like that, I don't know what to... I just need to try and get through some of the stash watches I've been doing, as in the Chocolates of Cellar review. What I was trying to do is trying to do some in the evenings, actually, but proven difficult this week. It's just been such a busy week, so I've not been able to review the ones, just do a review every day. I was thinking I could start doing that, really. Managed to finish the diet, but I feel like I've just put weight on already just from when I finished the diet. Not eating that much, but it's probably because I'm just not used to eating things now, because I'm so used to just cutting back. I feel like I feel full all the time and doesn't feel good, so I need to calm it down a bit. One of those. All right, well, I'll tell you what now. Before we go any further, let's see if we've won let's see if we've won, shall we? You never know. You never know. If anyone's got a drum roll, Scotty, you got the drum roll ready? Hopefully. Divine us see if you can, but in fact, I could possibly do it myself. Actually, I've got the keyboard near me this time. Normally, don't have the. Let's see, can I do it? Oop. There we go. Bit of drum action there. Bit of drummage. There we go. Yes. Yeah, a bit of drum. There we go. Yes. Yeah, drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Yes, there we are. Yes. Let's have a go then. Fingers crossed. I'll say, I think for me, the main. I mean, obviously, £10,000, of course, but. I think a good perk would definitely be to be able to review the chocolate, which would be nice. So as I was saying before, they were saying like on the advert, the division was down the front, here. So basically, we can't see it here. In this case, it's not opened right in the centre, but normally it opens quite right in the centre. I don't believe that would be the case. So dividing down here, not where the seam is. I mean, surely they would have just put two halves of it together, as in the bits like where you've got the seam in a minute. So we'll be able to tell if we've won or not. Let's see. What do you reckon? What do we think? Could we have won? Have we won? Nope. No, we've not won. Another few days without winning. But you see what I mean there? You see that seam? I mean, you'd think it would be a lot harder to not just stick the front and the back together, wouldn't you? Rather than having it down halfway down there. That's split in half. But, who knows? Maybe they would do. Seems crackers, but there we are. I've not looked online to see if anyone's won yet either. Maybe they've all been won. I don't know. I should check really, shouldn't I? One of those. Do you think you could review drinks? That'd be interesting. Or you could do it for, I mean, it's one of those really, Divine. Well, the problem I've got is that, it's a difficult one. I probably would do them as exclusive. It's a great idea, really, and it's not, definitely not, something I'm not interested in doing. It's just trying to fit it all in, really, is the gist of it. I probably would do it as exclusives, basically. If I had more members and things, I'd do as member exclusive either. You can see in the bottom left corner I've got a Domino's Pizza exclusive thing. So when more members join, I'll do a Domino's review. That could easily be, drinks and other things like that, special things. At the moment I do ice creams and crisps and other things for member review exclusive. So I do cereals, chocolate spreads. I do quite a diverse range of things. And the things generally I wouldn't normally review because it's just hard to fit them in. But obviously for members, I sort of push the boat out and do things I wouldn't have otherwise. I just wouldn't have done them otherwise. So there's no reason why I can't do drinks as well. Yeah, it's just the backlog. It's just so much to review. But obviously, I mean, it's going to sound like a plug really, and of course, but it's the way it is. The more members I get, the more sort of exclusives I can do for them and things like this. It's just one of those really. But of course, but it's just going to take more time, and it's one of them. It's something to consider, though. It's definitely something to consider. I'd like to, in theory, if it was my full-time job, I could review all sorts, and I would do it. But unfortunately, it's just time, really. It's the worst problem is editing the videos. It just takes such a long time to do it all, really. But anyway, sorry, without meaning to go on, the answer is I would like to do it. Yes. Yeah, it must be too. I mean, I think so as well, Scotty. I can't see. I mean, in the advert, if you watch the advert, the division is down the front where that design is. But I can't see it being like that. It must be where the seam is, because you'd stick the back half to the front, and it would also mean that you couldn't just, because normally when you open them, you see this bit first. It would also mean you couldn't just open it slightly and see whether you've won or not as well. So I think they've just done that for effect. They must have done, but for the advert. But yeah. Yes, do you want a little late? What do you show? I think I showed before, Divinus. I think it was just mainly the it was those exclusives. The these things here. That was we just had a bit of a chat before you came on, basically. So yeah, we just those ones there for the votes. That's for this weekend. If you vote to see what I review live, basically, and these are Belgian chocolates as well. Yeah, there's also a bit of Moseroff. What's it McCall's as well? Posh Chocs as well. I think you might have not seen, but if I can show them, if I can. Some Posh Chocs here, sort of just a typical Posh Chocs on the top shelf, but look very nice. And then these special ones as well. These so that's biscuit butter truffles and salted caramel truffles. Yeah, so that's for potentially weekend reviews live. Yeah, so yeah, get voting basically. The votes in yeah, so it might be hard to see. You can't see it on the PC sometimes, but if you're on your phone, you can scroll down. Usually you'll see it. Yeah, you might need the notification bell to see them as well, but yeah. Not seeing much promotion. I've only seen it on YouTube adverts, basically. I'm not seeing too much of it. No, you don't see it in the shops, really. I did see it for the first week, I think. So it could have even stopped. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming it's not. Yeah, hope not. So I bought the eggs a few weeks back, so I don't think it will have done. But yeah, I need to check online, really. Could do checking online, yeah. Interesting one. But yes, there's not been as much as you'd think. I think they're probably relying, well, I don't know. Yeah, odd one that. But yeah, so you haven't really missed much, Divinus is the gist of it. Just those things. We were just having a bit of a chat before you came on and just talking about, I can't remember what else. We might mention something else. Oh yeah, like doing an unboxing basically next Friday as well. Yes, I got a box of Chocs from Snack Surprise. They're not sponsored, by the way. I'm not against saying who they are and things like this. So we basically send you every month a parcel themed around the country for I guess it might be specifically from that country or themed. I'm not sure. I think it's specifically from it. Don't know what the country is. You get like a drink. You get a drink as well. Actually, speaking of which, you do get a drink in it. And a few other items. So maybe I should ask them if they, if they'll give me a discount code or whatever, and so I can promote it. I don't know. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I'll ask them, but depends. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it should be good. Should be a good fun one. Yeah, it should be good. Maybe, as I say, maybe I should get in touch with them and see if they'll give me some kind of discount or whatever. But I don't know. I didn't want to. I don't know. I don't think there'd be any harm in it, would there? I was going to say I didn't want to be biased or anything on it, but I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I should do that. Interesting. Have to consider it. You got that subscription box for Christmas, very pleased. Yeah, so you get one every month as well, do you, Alan? Yeah, so you actually getting it. Yeah, see, maybe I should do them, because if you think about it, if people watch my channel, I don't know how many. Yeah, maybe they'll give me it for free, or maybe they'll give me £1 off it. I don't know what the discount they'll give me for it is, but maybe they'll just give me like 20p for every person that subscribes using my code or something. I imagine that's probably what it'll be like. I can't see it being a massive windfall or anything. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll ask them. Maybe I'll see what they say. But I think it's one of those, because the gist of it is, I mean, let's be blunt about it. I've got 2,000 subscribers. It's not like I've got 2 million. So, they might think, well, is it really worth it? Giving me a code, you know what I mean? Yes. Had Hungary and Netherlands so far, right? So interesting, yeah. I don't know, I mean, there's quite a lot of countries in the world. I don't know how quickly they'll repeat. Interesting, yeah. Was it quite good then, Alan? Did you enjoy it? Let's say maybe, because, maybe, as I say, if I did have discount codes for it, maybe people would be interested, but, interesting, yeah. But I'll say, for me, it'd be good for unboxing and stuff like that. Yeah, let me know if you would be interested in subscribe. It's about £15 a month, basically. It's not cheap. You can get there's different levels, basically. You could get, like you could spend double the price or whatever, get double the chocolate, or half the price and get a bit less. So there's different options. As I say, I'm not sponsored by them. I know I'm talking about it. I'm not sponsored by them. Maybe I should be. Yeah, honestly. So it'll be interesting. I thought it'd be quite good. I did look. There are other options, but this one's specifically for sending stuff to people. For like a it's based around just sending people a monthly thing, whereas other ones are just like they might send you the same thing every month. Good for Right. So did you get the Ultimate Edition, Alan, or do you get the one the same size for me? There's different sizes, basically. I think. Yeah, it's got a munch pack for a few months, was shipped from the States every month. Yeah, see, might be worth me looking into it, mightn't it? You know, yeah, I'll have a look into it, see what they say. Maybe it is worth me offering discount codes for these things. Might be worth if they offer it me, as I say. You know, I don't know where. Yeah, anyway, when you think about it, you know, if let's be relatively realistic. I mean, if you see how many, you know, there's like a dedicated sort of base of people, about 10% of my subscribers probably. Yeah, you know, so you imagine those are probably the people that be probably interested in subscribing. So if you think about it, maybe only say 10% of those maybe might do it. You know, so I don't know. It's better than zero, isn't it? So they might offer me something. I guess they just say, you know, if people use your code, you get like a bit of a cut from it, and it probably won't be that much really. But I don't know. Yeah, mine is original size. Okay, yes, yeah. Not sure. Well, I don't know. Yeah, interesting. But if you get the drink, it's at least the same size as mine, or the one up from it. I thought the one up for me might be just too much based on the fact I've already got so much chocolate anyway. I think you get 15 in this size, 15 objects, I think. So I thought that was probably enough for me. Considering I've got such a backlog already, I thought I just can't give myself more, you know. But yeah, interesting. Though. Well, glad you say it's good, Alan. It did look good, you know. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Right, another one. This was one Scotty had to get from the top shelf. I had to get it from the top shelf as well. I missed this one because it looked quite normal, but it's the new Dairy Milk Mints. Yes, look at this. I did really like the, I forgot what it's called now, but they did like a winter, I think it's Winter Mint Crisp they did. And that was a top tier chocolate bar, that one. They did doing past a couple of Christmases. Had crunchy bits in. This is just mint flavour. So of course, now everyone's done the orange flavourings. Mint is the next one in line, isn't it, I think? I mean, it's surprising it took so long for mint, really, but there we are. So yeah, Scotty has mentioned this one, got it from the top shelf. I went back, had another look, and it was there as well. But you could mistake it for just regular dairy milk. I had to get these from the top shelf of my Tesco as well. But I wasn't looking for this one. Yeah, so interesting one. Yeah. Signal is going, or is it just you? I think, according to my stats, Scotty, I think it. Well, I think it's. I think mine's okay on my side. I think is just a bit. But it wouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Yeah, if it was myself as well. Has everyone seen it all right on your side? But yeah, looking. I've got the stats open now. It tells me the drop frames and things. So I think it might just be because you're on your mobile. I think. You know, yeah. I'm hoping the days are generally gone now where I had all these bad connection problems. Hopefully, anyway. Yeah, see. Maybe I'll do a poll actually. You know, maybe you know, I'll do another one of the polls. Say, I plan on doing a bit more actually, find out what people's favourite parts of the channel is and stuff like that. Although having said all that, I don't know really what I could do with the information really, because you know, it's a difficult one. Basically, you know, it's different sort of things like look back, stash watch, are generally for the more sort of dedicated viewers to watch who you know, rather than just watching the reviews and to see what's out there every now and again, sort of like enjoy participating in the channels, such as, you know, Definers, yourself, Scotty, and Alan, you know, and Andrew as well, of course, you know. Yeah, well, back in the day, so I've discovered what the problem was. I think I mentioned it a while back, but long story short is I had to reset my router periodically to factory settings. Basically, that was what was causing my problem. So I do it before every live now. So generally, hopefully, I've sorted out my problem. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But do let me know, because yeah, it could happen. It could happen. I don't want to rest on my laurels. But hopefully everything's sorted out, Scott. Hopefully you're all right. But yes, hopefully we'll get to 2,000 subscribers soon. And so we do sort of wander off on a bit of a chat on these sometimes as well, but it's good to do. Yeah, 2,000 subscribers, hopefully by June. Still about 160 away, basically, roughly. About 40 a month, I think, is a realistic thing. 4, 8, 12, 16. Yeah, about 4 months away. I reckon probably June, to be honest. The end of June, I think. We should hit that target. So, yeah. I say I don't know what's going to happen in the threshold. It might just be that forever I just end up with 40 to 50 subscribers a month. Or it could be at some point YouTube clicks the button somewhere and says, right, goes into the next tier of publicity. And then, you know, who knows? Yeah. Anyway, well, it's one of those, isn't it? It's one of those. But yeah, so also what I plan on doing is getting these pods reviewed at long last. I think someone mentioned them in the chat not too long ago. So these are the ones I want to get through. Snickers Pods. Very interesting, yeah, very nice. So these are, as I say, ones I want to. I mean, don't really. I think these are imported. Well, they are imported actually. Got them from B&M, but I think I bought them at full price from an importer, which is a bit of a pain. You know, and then they appeared in B&M for that half the price. But I did manage to find the s'mores ones as well, which I'll come to. They're the ones I need to get reviewed as well for sure. I think they're possibly going reaching the date soon. Just got to get through so much, you know. Just waiting for me to go viral, I'll say. I mean, do you remember a while ago when I reviewed, viral's probably too strong a word for this, but when I reviewed the lemon drizzle Kitkats, I think that was on like loads of newspapers, online newspapers and things. But unfortunately, it was before my videos had a bit more of a better quality about them. I mean, still not too bad, but you know, I didn't have the timestamps and stuff like this. I think a lot of people, you know, some people just like to cut to the chase. So you know, I think it did, you know, didn't. I don't think it attracted loads of people to the channel. The people watched it, but I think yeah. But it was. You can still find it if you search for me online, and specifically the lemon drizzle. You'll you see that. So I did actually make it into some like online papers, like you know, saying I reviewed it and they quoted me and stuff like that, which is quite interesting. But yeah, I think it's one of those because I think my reviews are quite comprehensive. So I think it's there is a chance, you know, that it could. I don't think anyone else is as comprehensive as I am with the reviews. I don't think anyway, for better or worse. You know, be interesting. I was considering doing like little interviews with other YouTubers as well the other day, but it's time, you know, and things like this. But it's something maybe I'll consider. Yeah, just need a bit of time. Sometimes I just get little productive spurts where I think, right, I'm going to do loads of stuff. But it's usually at 4 in the morning or something like that. And I think I'll do it tomorrow, or it's usually when I'm at work and I, you know, and then by the time work's finished, you know, I'm just too knackered, you know. Yeah, what's most viewed video? I think it's so I'll do have a check. But last time I checked, it was mini cream eggs. I think it was. I think it just all of a sudden one of them just was. It just basically just got loads of views. Is the gist of it. Yeah, Cadbury's mini cream eggs. It's like from 2017. It's one of my older ones. It's got like 26,000 views. It's got, you know, it's just still not, you know, not loads, but it's, you know, yeah. And then it's a celebration. A lot of them are my selections, chocolate selections, like Rosie's celebrations, things like this, you know. And Skittles Giants has got a lot of views as well from the US. A lot of people in the US have been looking at that one because they don't get it in the US, I think. Yeah, an interesting one. But yeah. Yeah, so there we go, yes. Moment of fame. Yeah, yes, I know, this is it. Honestly, yeah. What's the expression I'm trying to think of? Yeah, just 5 minutes of fame, I guess it was. Yes. Yeah, it just depends. Basically, if you get like if some YouTuber or someone just either links my video or suggests something, someone who's got loads of followers, or something happens, it can translate into my videos getting quite a lot of views. You know, so I think some like streamer mentioned about Terry's chocolate oranges, and then some my chocolate orange video got loads of views. You know, it's getting loads. It's one of the most popular. It's got like 18,000, about 19,000 views now. But it was originally just like all the others, you know, just on about 300, 400 or something. So it can just happen, really. You know, if you just get a couple like that. Yeah, but one of those really. So I think it just depends. Yeah, I'm trying to think now. What else is it's usually that sort of thing anyway. Yeah, I don't know. There might be some other factors involved, I guess. But there we go. Yeah, to get ready my takeaway. I know I was thinking about he was thinking about chatting with him as well. Yeah, just talking about his videos and stuff. That'd be interesting to see. I don't know. He's probably got no incentive to do it, has he really? But who knows? Yeah, it might be interesting to do little collaborations with other channels. I mean, just little chats and stuff. Maybe I think collaborations might be a bit much. You know, like a double review or something might be a bit extreme. It'd probably be better just to have a little chat about stuff and things like that. But who knows? Yeah, who knows really? I'll say, speaking of collaborations, I'm definitely thinking about the 2000 special where we all have a bit of a communal review where we're all reviewing certain things. So I might put together about 5 products, 5 readily available ones. It won't be anything too extravagant because it's got to be ones everyone can get. And try and do that. I think that might be a quite idea. I think people might like that. Let me know if you think that would be a good one, where we all review the same thing and just say what we all think, at the same time, just in the chats and stuff. You don't have to be videoing yourself or anything. I thought that'd be quite an interesting thing to do. Yeah. Yes, other pods as well. So you can probably see where this is going. Got the other pods versions as well. The Mars one. Interesting, isn't it? The Snickers one. What's in that there? That's a bit weird, isn't it? I don't know what that's about. They look okay, these ones. You don't want to tread on them though. Very, very brittle, I think, these ones. But there we go, Mars one. Also, I need to get these reviewed. I've got so many things in the backlog. Yeah, it's just getting. I'm not managing to get through them, but you never know. Might one day manage it. But yeah, just see how the channel goes. As I say, it'd be quite good to once they keep at it. I don't think, as they seem to be getting, you know, some people do join and some people unsubscribe and things like this every now and again. But, you know, yeah, I don't know. It's one of those. I do my shorts as well now. The shorts seem to so often get quite a lot of views because I think you just basically, every now and again, YouTube just puts it into like a queue, I guess, of short videos. And sometimes they can get quite a lot. It depends. YouTube has a funny way of doing it. Sometimes they just seem to just explode and get like 900 views or something, and sometimes they don't. I've really no idea why some of them do and some of them don't. It seems a bit bizarre, really. I don't really do anything different for them. Yeah, a bit of a strange one, that. Yeah, so only a couple more, really, as I say. I'm hoping to get through all these. I probably won't, but I'm hoping to. Because you've got the smallest ones as well. So you can see the difference just seems to be this middle bit. I don't really quite get it. I'm assuming that's short for some more, I think. I want some more. And that's where it's come from, I guess. But it is an American thing. It's basically marshmallow with chocolate, I think. Melted marshmallow, I'm not sure. But these are very interesting, these pods. I don't really know what they're about, though. They seem to just come and, yeah, been and gone. But yeah, don't know. This just seems to be flavoured centres, I guess. But quite interesting ones. But I need to get them done, as I say. So quite a lot of reviews to do again this week. As there always is. Yes. If someone's not subscribed to you, how are you going to find your videos? Well, people tend to just like, I think either YouTube just suggests them, doesn't it, really? I think a lot of people might, you know, I sometimes do this as well, where I won't subscribe to someone, but, you know, YouTube's homepage, it might sort of say, have a video there, and sometimes think, oh, I'll watch this time. So sometimes people, yeah, don't necessarily subscribe, but just watch if something crops up on the sort of the menu or whatever, on the YouTube homepage or whatever, you know, that they fancy doing. But yeah, I assume people will just type in Galaxy chocolate and stuff like that, you know, into Google or whatever. I assume that's how it happens, really. But yeah, it's that first time, isn't it? I guess that's the thing. But yeah, YouTube has algorithms and recommends videos, stuff like that. I think that's kind of the gist of it. What it thinks you'll like to watch based on what the other stuff. I guess it's that sort of affair. Yeah. So, but yeah, I think that's mainly down to it. It's all down to, you know, this is why sort of they always say liking the videos and all this, that, and the other. You know, if YouTube's got an incentive to you know, the interactions and things to sort of promote the videos, it's basically that, you know, if it sees that people are interacting and stuff like this. So it's that kind of thing, and YouTube just promotes it more, is the gist of it. So yeah, it's that kind of affair, I think. We need to sneeze. That's me. Oh, that's me. Yeah, one of those. But yeah, so the last one for today. It's the other pods one, the Twix one. Yeah, this one's a bit flat on this. I'm not sure. Hopefully it's in good condition. I think it is. I think it's just a bit flat. But yeah, so yeah, I think they're all basically. I think they've just got like, I don't know. Let's see the Mars one. What's the difference between the Mars and the Twix one? I'm assuming there's a difference, but don't know. I'll have to find out, I guess. Both look to be quite similar, though, don't they? That's the caramel's flavoured slightly differently, but they look very similar. Yes, I don't know, even on the back they look quite similar, so I really don't know what's the difference between those. So it'll be quite interesting. I'm assuming there's a difference. Unfortunately, the description is covered with this label, so I can't actually see, so I might have to yeah, take it, but the labels don't come off very easily, you know, they start to peel off, which is annoying. So there we go, so that's what I've got to try and get through this weekend, hopefully. Yeah, so quite a few things, whether I can get through. The Aussie Pods, is that where they're from? Interesting to review them, yeah, it will be interesting to see what they're like. You know, look quite an interesting one. I'll say they were in, I guess being mainly gets Australian goods, doesn't it really? It doesn't seems to mainly be Australian chocolate, doesn't it, it goes for, which is interesting, but yeah, quite glad that they do. Yeah, alright, so guys, well that's basically it for today. Yes, this stuff I've got to get through. I've still got a backlog of other things from last week really to get through, you know. Yeah, getting through some of it though. I'm doing okay. I've got you know, it's just always a backlog basically. I've got a backlog of things to review and a backlog of things to edit. Hopefully getting Look Back out this Friday as well. Just taking a while to do it. One of those, so I need to get that. It just takes a long time, Look Back. It's just yeah, a difficult one. I'm a week behind on it as well, sort of, so that makes it more difficult. Oh, B&O's Cadbury Snack. I might have to get that again, maybe. Is it the big one? I think I reviewed the small one last time, so I might need to get the, yeah, I might need to get, the big one. I think you might have sent me a small one, didn't you, Scotty? So I might need to get the big one if it's that one. Not reviewed that yet. Yeah, another week, another stash watch. I know it comes by so quickly, doesn't it? I can't believe it. Really, you blink and yeah, the week's gone. It's crackers, really. It's crackers. But yeah, there we go. Interesting one though. Yeah, it's great to see you again, Scotty. Good to see Divinus and Alan, of course, and Andrew. Always good to see you all. I'm glad you're doing all right. Anyone else is watching as well. Hope you're having a lovely time. It's the big bar, right? Okay, I have to go get that, Scotty. I have to go get it. Thanks for the tip off. Yeah, thanks for the tip off. Need to get that one. It's a special bar, that one. And yeah, thanks so much for getting me that time ago now. Great bar, that one was. Great bar. Still got the UK Cadbury snack to review. The newer, well, I guess it's new. The other one, not the yellow one, but the blue one. Whatever that is. I don't know why it's different really, but there we go. Still got that in the stash as well to get through. So much. No, thanks for that, Scotty. I need to get that. I'm trying to get back on Instagram properly as well, really. It's just easier said than done. I just need to just post stuff. Just post something, you know what I mean? I've just got to do that, really. Not think about it too much. Just hard to keep up, But I'm trying to do that. But as I say, every day, something gets in my way, It's always something, something takes up my time or, I don't know. Yeah, one of those. But hopefully I'll get back into it. And of course, Discord as well. I need to be putting more pictures out there as well, which I keep meaning to do. So much to do, so little time. Oh dear. Right, it was great to see you all, guys. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this week's Stash Watch. Yeah, episode 40. Can you believe it? Crikey. Yeah, but I hope you enjoyed it. Great to see you all. Great to see you, Alan. Great to see you, Scotty and Divinus. And Andrew as well. And anyone else who's watching. Always good to see you all. Yeah, keep an eye out on the voting, as I say, the posts and stuff. Check that out because I will be posting some stuff. We'll probably put some things out there as well. Yeah. Just asking opinions. I might plan on doing that soon. And yeah, as I say, hopefully I'll see you on Saturday. And check out, not this Friday, but next Friday I think it will be, for the unboxing as well. So plan on getting that done then. So it's got it well in advance, but one of those. I'll probably publish it soon, I think. So with the second unboxing, yes, I'll probably do one a month, basically. All going well. Oh, thanks so much, Alan. Have a great one yourself. Great to see you, Alan. Hope you're doing okay. Have a lovely week. Hopefully see you on Saturday. You too, Scotty. Have a great one, and Divinus as well. Oh, and Andrew, of course, as well. Also, if you're watching still. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Scotty. Great to see you again. Hope everyone has a lovely evening, as I say. Eat your chocolates and enjoy it, and let me know what it's like. And I'll see you again soon. Thanks again, everyone. Take care. Bye for now. See ya.